Welcome back everybody, I am Sankaku. This is my bedroom. This is where I'm going to be bringing today's video to you from. Obviously you have looked at the title of the video and clicked on it, or maybe seen the thumbnail and thought that might be interesting, so you've come here to see what it's all about. There are two videos that I'm going to be doing off of this one video, and then there will be another one in the future when a certain item is released. However, we will be going over these two items. What I'll do is I'll just focus on this one first of all. There we go. So we've got the Fusar, or Fusar, I think it's Fusar, yeah, Fusar Bluetooth headset. That's for your helmet, which we'll go over in a second. And we also have the handlebar remote control. Today what I'm going to be going over in this video is the Fusar Bluetooth headset. This is obviously to go in the headset, as you can see there. This is my AGV K5, which I have already removed the insert, so when I can't actually show you properly, but when I'm showing you the headset inside, you can see that. Let's see if we could do this. There you go. That's the inside with it all taken out. First of all, get this unboxed. I haven't opened this as of yet, so I'm not entirely sure what you get. Obviously you get the headset itself. There we go. So we have, quite simply, the headphones. We'll get to this in a second, but we have the Bluetooth headset. This is the F7 Bluetooth headset. Just microphone, PTP, intercom pairing, just basically instructions on how to use the unit, and some lovely little pictures about what's included. So this is actually about peeling stickers back and how to fit it into your helmet, which I'll go over when I'm doing that in a second. I've got one, I've got two, so one for each earpiece. Oh, sticking to me already. We have a charging cable, which we'll go over in a second. And let's do this. Here is the actual headset. So you've got a charging cable here. I imagine this is going to be my right ear. That's a really long microphone. So if you imagine that's here in the inside. That works out pretty well. And, never knew this, but it also has volume control. That's nice. On the actual microphone. So, here we have the, let me reposition myself. Here we have the, I think this is going to be like my right ear, and this is going to be the left ear, which also has internal little switch. We just focus again. So we've got the internal switch here for basically muting it, turning it back on again, and that will go on the inside. I'm not sure how accessible these are going to be while they're inside the helmet, but obviously I'm going to have to look at that when I get there and fitting. So let's refocus. What else do we have in here? We've got the ear covers which go over. So this, there we go. You can see here it's transparent. You can see against the bedsheet there. It's got a little bit of transparency here, which just goes over the I need an autofocus camera, which just goes over the little earpiece here. So this is going to be internal, and this part will be external with the charging cable dangling down. So this is ideally how it's going to be. Oh, sorry, it will refocus. It's not like you've got a long cable hanging from your helmet that's going to be frustrating, etc., and annoying you and hitting your neck all the time. So what I need to do first of all, so get these boxes out of the way. There's nothing else on here. I'll probably run through some of the features that this headset covers you for. So you've got, it's basically Bluetooth 3.0. It's got DSP noise cancellation. It pairs with most popular GPS navigators, and it also allows you to rider intercom, and this does up to a range of 50 feet or 15 meters depending on what metric you use, and it has a lithium polymer battery. The battery life is about 10 hours in total. Charge time is about 2.5 hours, so at 2.5 hours you get quite a long period of time for running it, so you could probably get a good maybe 5 rides, or if you're only doing an hour each time, 10 hours. Connector type is USB micro, so if you don't have this cable kicking about, it's pretty much just the same that charges your Android phones. So like an Android phone charger will also work for charging your headset. So that's also a bonus. It's also a bonus if you have, because it's USB, if you have any such device like a battery pack that you use to charge your phone when it's getting dead, you can take one of them to specifically charge your headset. So that's also another benefit, and it's quite easy to do it. You can do it while you're riding. If you've got a long enough cable, you can feed it down inside your jacket into the headset if you need to also record or listen to GPS navigation, etc. So that is pretty awesome. So that's the main purpose I got it, so I can listen to music, do phone calls, etc. and also record videos. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Actually, we'll get to that in another video, but basically I have also got the camera on its way. I say on its way, but it's not fully been released yet, but this is going to pair up with the camera, and it will go through the Fusar application, which pairs both the audio and the video together. So that is fantastic. Right, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I am going to stick these over the earpiece as it states here. First step is to peel the stickers off the ear pads and place onto the inside part of the earphones. So this is a simple part, hopefully. Let's see how simple this actually is. Okay, so we got it off in one ear. Let's just get this neatly applied on here. Just make sure the camera's still in focus of the helmet. Just want to make sure I'm getting as much of that lined up as possible. Okay, so that's one. We have soft ear protection for one. We've got the second one. Okay, so that is the second one off. We're now going to make sure that's nice and smooth. Stick this over the earphone. There we go. So we've got two padded parts there. Next part, which I'm pretty sure is the circular one, peel the stickers off the hook sides of the earpiece adhesive pads. The hook side. Define the hook side. Ah. Velcro. There we go. So that's easy to get in and out. So it wants us to take it off the hook pad. Place sticky side of pads onto the circular cavities on the outside part of the earphones. So basically it wants you to stick the hook part, which is a part that if you run your nail against it, you're going to catch against it, but this one's going to be soft, so it wants the soft part inside, and when you have the hook part in this, so you're hooking this part into the helmet rather than sticking this part to the hooks inside the helmet. So I'm going to put this one over here by the helmet, and we've got another one just to make sure I don't accidentally stick the wrong one to the earpiece. Get these out of the way. Right, just make sure. It's quite simple, but you always want to make sure you're doing it right. So it says to do on the circle cavities outside part of the head earpieces. So it's got an S, meaning more than one. So you've got to do both. So with both of those sides done, it would be like this. Inside, hook hook. Nice soft earpiece part. Right, next part to be is with the loop side of the adhesive pad still joined to the hook, peel the sticker back to leave. So basically, I'm not sure, they're basically saying with this still attached, take that off, stick it in. But I'm not sure if that's the easiest way to do it. Place the earpiece with the microphone inside the helmet where your ears would be on the left side so that the volume buttons are facing in. There you go, so these are the volume buttons here, and it's saying to, there we go, have that there, and then it's saying to peel this off and then stick it here where my ear is. So I'm not going to be able to show you the guys putting this in per se. However, my helmet actually has little indentations. Let's see if I can shine a light on the situation. So you can see there, I actually have already a soft part. I don't know if this is going to allow me to stick to it, but we'll give it a try. I doubt it. It does kind of. You can hear it making friction, but I'd rather stick with the Fusar ones. So I'm going to try and stick that onto that soft one. I'm not sure how well that's going to stick to that, but I guess I'm going to find out. So now just removing the sticky part in order to attach it to the helmet. Eventually I will get there. So we want this on the left side. How about this for DIY, guys? Absolute gash. Fail. Just feed all this out. Alright. So we have the earpiece here. We want this on this piece here. So if I just press down as hard as possible, and I'm just going to feed the microphone round the inner layers. Just stick that at the front. Right, let's see. So we've got the cable dangling out. Let me get the light again for you guys so you can see what's going on. So, oh, helps if you hold the right hand. There's the earpiece in there, as you can clearly see. I've got the microphone going behind this padding, and it's just, if you can see that, the microphone's just sitting at the front, right there. So I'm just going to attach this other one. I'll turn the video off because the battery's getting low, and I'll resume it once it's in place. Right, so I've finished work on the helmet. One thing I like about this headset is that looking at the helmet, you would never know there was anything in there. It's so discreet, there's nothing sticking to the side, which is just so clean, so awesome. I'll just show you inside. So you can see there, that's the earpiece on your right side of your head. And if we change over to the left, this is the one with the microphone. I am using a different camera, so it may sound a bit different, but this is where the microphone is. Awesome, cats fighting outside. I've put the, show you inside again. put the padding in, so you can't actually see the cable because it's behind the padding, which is nice about this helmet. And microphone, let's see if we can show you again. Microphone is there. I don't know how well this is focused, so that might be completely blurry, but the microphone basically just sits dead center. I mean, I'm touching my finger. If I was to run my finger down, the microphone's sitting right there. So it's quite deep down. I would say it's about there on the front of the helmet. And it's obviously sitting under the wind guard here. Sitting above the wind guard here. So it's well protected. So I am liking that headset so far. One of the other features of the Fusar headset is that your camera and your headset and the other device, which I'm going to do a video on, will all pair together. So if you download the Fusar application on your phone, as you can see, I'm doing so now, just logging in. You can go start a ride. You can, obviously I don't have the camera paired yet, and the software I'm not sure is set up for the camera, but you're going to be able to go in here, start recording, etc., or start a ride. You can do solo, group rides and all that kind of stuff. But if I go in here, I don't actually want to do a ride. It's just kind of showing you guys, but yeah, gives you like average speed, elapsed time and all that kind of stuff. Basically check out the app if you're interested yourself, but it's solely designed for bikers alike. As you can see, people traveling, it's got somebody else has got the handlebar thing, etc. So that is pretty cool in that respect. But I'm going to be able to pair it with my phone and use my phone for voice, music, etc. So I'm going to do that, and we'll get back to you in a second. Alright, so moving on to the next stage is pairing your Fusar. I've kind of brought the microphone under just to show you how to power it on, etc. So basically it says to power on, you need to hold the plus button until you hear a confirmation tone. The button's LED indicator will be flashing blue to indicate that the device is on. So there we go. So that's it. I heard the do 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 do, and the little minus sign is flashing. So that's good. Power off, you hold the plus button again until you hear the power down tone and the LED indicator is no longer blinking. Answer call. During incoming phone call, press the plus button or the plus button or the minus button to answer. I'm not sure how you're meant to do that while you're writing. That is very interesting, and I'll need to look into that. That's something I'm going to have to road test. Rejecting a call in the active state, hold down the plus button for 2 seconds to hang up the call. So I'm guessing maybe I'm going to have the microphone near the front so I can reach it, maybe, because during an incoming call, press the button. So I just need to reach in, press it, and that'd be that. With gloves on, I can imagine this being pretty hard to choose which one you're going to be pressing. So volume up is the plus, volume down is minus, music control. Press the plus button to advance to the next track. Holding down the plus button will pause and play your music. Voice dialing while Bluetooth headset is connected. Blah blah blah. So what I need to now look into is how to pair my device. So following instructions, we have to put the headset into Bluetooth pairing mode, make sure the device is off, and hold down the plus button for about 8 seconds until you hear a second confirmation tone. So to power off, you hold the plus button until you hear a power down tone. Ah, okay. So you hold it for a little bit longer and you get a doo-doo-doo. And that is your powering off mode. So now I need to hold it down for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it got into pairing mode a while ago, so I didn't have to hold it down for that long. Right, so now, hopefully, I'm going to get the thingy come up until you hear a second confirmation and the plus and minus LED flash red and blue. If the indicators are not alternate, turn off the headset and try again. Go to Bluetooth settings on your mobile device and connect to the Fusar F7. So, let's pair this baby. We've got my car, we've got my Moto 360, my watch. Now we're just connecting to the Fusar. Default password is 4 zeros. Connected. Just like that. Okay, so I didn't have to prompt. And as you can see, it's returned to an on status. And that is very good. So, we should now be paired. I'm now going to attempt to smart lock. So, with Android, you can set up this is a trusted device. So when I'm near my headset and it's on, I can add it as a trusted device, so I don't need to keep unlocking my phone. It would just unlock, which would be very handy. Anyway, let's get some music on. Everything's on my Plex server, so if you just bear with me a second. Okay, so I have the music. Oh my god, I can hear it echoing from my helmet already. This I'm already loving. Okay guys, I'm gonna just listen to this for a little while and see what I think. So my friends, next time I will charge the camera. This setup is fracking awesome. Highly recommend. Fusar headset. Check it out, fusar.com. After all that prancing and dancing about, I'm kinda worn out. Gasping for breath. But yeah, I do feel it a little bit. It might just be my helmet design. But it's not uncomfortable the slightest, and I did with my own hands feel how I can turn the microphone on and off, which I could do right now. I'm loving it. Sound is awesome. It's just great. I need to do a road test, see what it's like for phone calls, how I'm going to answer them, with all the gear on. Other than that, so far I'm pretty happy with the product. I need to see how it's going to pair up with the camera when it arrives. And the camera is either going to be on this side, plan on put it here somewhere, or the other side. Because I don't have a headset, because it's in here, I don't have to worry about a headset taking up space either side. And just to show you where the charging cable is, it's right there. I can tuck it in if need be, just tucks in there, and if I need to charge it, it just dangles out a bit and I can charge my helmet. Minimum cables, best cable management, because it's all hidden behind the padding. Sound is awesome. Dancing away to music, as you can see. On the bike I'll be a lot more calmer, and obviously paying attention to what's going on. But more importantly, my wife will be able to contact me while I'm on my bike saying, when are you coming home for your ride? And then I can say, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to end this episode for now. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below what you think. Sorry, it's been a bit manic, this one. Camera died on me. As you can see, the battery charging over here. And I had some problems with the SD card. Other than that, fantastic. Love it, Fusar. Obviously, don't forget to check my unboxing for the handlebar remote control. I'll probably record the unboxing at another point, closer to the point where I'm about to receive my camera, because this is more geared towards that. So watch out for that one, as well as the camera in future. From me, Sankaku. Don't forget, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we will be out on the little bike there that you can't see. Right, thanks guys. Ciao for now.